Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, know that I appreciate you. What's up? It's been a couple of days since I recorded. Just haven't, one, been in the mood, but then two, I was trying to record before and my phone kept shutting off. As you all know, this is, for those who don't, this is typically where I record. I don't know if I'm going to call these car chronicles or what, but this is typically where I record because this is typically where I have the most peace and quiet. So, in the vehicle today, it is Friday, 3:45 in the p.m. And I'm excited that it's Friday. You know why? Because I don't have to work on Saturday or Sunday. Because I quit the part-time and I got my Saturdays and Sundays back for myself to do what I need to do or want to do, whether it's everything or nothing. Yeah. It feels good. It feels good to not have that to think about any longer. Feels good to not have that to think about any longer. On the flip side, my child is now working where I worked at the part-time, and I'm excited about that because that means that she has her own income coming in, and will be able to foot her own bills. So I am really excited about that. But look, you all be careful when you're alone, whether you're driving or walking, because she typically walks to and from the job. And I had told her before to figure out the bus route, to go onto the website and figure out the bus route. And I had just told her earlier this week. It wasn't yesterday, I don't think. It was probably Wednesday that I said it. That, she needed to figure out the bus route so that she's not walking, because that's a nice walk. It's at least a mile. At the very least, it's a mile. And even though summer is officially over and we are in fall, we still have very warm days. So I said to her, you need to figure out the bus route and start taking the bus. It'll get you closer. It won't get you exactly there, but it'll get you closer. And she said, no, I don't want to ride the bus. I'm all right with walking. I'm going to save up my money and buy a car. Okay, great. I don't have a problem with you saving up your money and buying a car. That's what I want you to do. Save up your money, buy a car, get your own place. Beautiful thing. However, today, and this has happened on more than one occasion where she's had people offer her rides. As a matter of fact, when she called me today to tell me that she was on her way back home, a lady offered her a ride and she turned it down, even though she had kids in the car. No, you don't take a ride. If you don't know the person, you don't take a ride. So she's had this happen before where people offer her rides and she turns it down every single time. This last person that asked if she wanted a ride, however, didn't want to take no for an answer. Literally followed her, pulled over when she stopped walking to fix her shoes. There was a weed on her or something, and she was trying to get it off and fix her clothing. And this person pulled over and offered her a ride. She said no. This person followed her from that point up until our apartment complex, which really wasn't that far, and still offered a ride. She said no. So then they pulled off, and she thought, okay, then I don't have to worry about them. Well, they pulled off, went around, and came back. Parked their car, got out, and walked up to her with the phone and asked her out for dinner. And again, she said no. But no. Saw a little dog that, you know, kind of walks through our apartment complex. Went into the office to tell the management office about the dog. Didn't think at that point to tell them about the guy following her, and walked back out the office, and the guy was still there. So she went back into the office, and when I say still there, meaning the guy was riding around the complex trying to figure out where she was. So went back into the office to let them know that this guy was following her around and didn't feel safe. So they asked her what she wanted to do, and she said, well, let me call my mom first and figure out and find out if she wants me to call the police. So she calls me, and I said, yes, you call the police. Calls the police, they get there, does a police report, and then our community officer walked her to the apartment so that she would feel more comfortable. And the guy wasn't around, but just the fact that this person did all of that to get her attention and would not take no for an answer was just wow to me. So you all be careful when you're walking, whether you're alone, especially when you're alone, or when you're in groups, because you just never know what the mental state is of some of these people. There are too many women and children coming up missing. I personally know someone whose daughter came up missing after going for a walk. And this is the main reason why my husband doesn't like for me to walk by myself, because too many women and children come up missing, and then they're found, if they're found, later dead somewhere after being raped and mistreated, often somebody's ditch or abandoned building or garage or something, you know. And we live around a lot of green space. Even though it's an urban area, there's still a ton of green space. So it could take days, weeks, months, maybe even years for someone to be found. And it's just, my heart didn't pound when I thought about the possibility, because it didn't pound when I thought about the possibility because I knew that she was all right. But the fact that this person was so persistent to the point where he parked his car and got out and walked up to her, that's scary. That is scary. So be mindful of your surroundings. Be careful when you're walking if you have to walk. Keep a weapon on you. Make sure your phone is always accessible. And learn how to protect yourself. Now, the good thing is she does have mace. She does have a little knife. So if she must use it, she will. But it's just really very scary to know that someone went to those extremes to get her attention. So, yeah. Oh, this is an accident. That's what the holdup is. Oh, I hope they're all right. But yeah, so again, just be mindful of your surroundings. Be careful when you're walking, if you have to walk. Yeah, be safe. I pray for your safety. So what we're going to do now is, I'm headed to the house now. So what we're going to do now is invest in getting her a bike, because that's what she did in Chicago. She rode her bike and she was on public transportation, and that's how she got around. And that's what we're going to do again. Want a bike or public transportation? No more walking if you don't have to, because it just doesn't make sense. So that's that. What do I have planned for this weekend? I am going to figure that out. My therapist told me last night that she wanted me to come up with one thing to do over the next week and not put any pressure on myself to get it done, but to get it done. Just one thing. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure that out. I don't know just yet, other than getting some more videos up, other than editing some videos. I do have, it's another video that I want to make, but for my other channel. So I may do that this weekend. But again, I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to get it done, because that's one of my issues. I put pressure on myself and then I feel so bad if it doesn't happen. Like the videos that I post, the videos that I make, you all have no idea how many videos I have sitting waiting for me to either load them up or edit them and then load them up. No idea. So I did get 2 videos up this week, but I am going to, if I don't do that, I'm just going to relax, because that's just what I need to do. I need to be able to relax this weekend. So yeah, what are you going to do for the weekend? What you going to do? What you going to do for the weekend, Shawty? But yeah, so that's what my plans are. Either get some videos up or relax. My therapist is funny. I like going to her, and I'm going to probably continue to go to her, but sometimes I'm not sure if I'm the therapist or if she's the therapist. It's funny though. I like her. She's cool. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. If I don't talk to you anymore this weekend, I say peace and blessings. Remember to walk in your purpose and know that I appreciate you.